Hello, my darlings. Mama Lou here, and I am doing monthly readings, so August 2023 readings for each of the signs, and we are on to Aquarius. So if you have Aquarius Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, maybe you got friends or family or lovers that have these kinds of placements, and you're just cross-watching. You do you. But these are going to be any and all messages that happen to come in for you guys. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. This is a collective reading, so, be smart, use your intuition. We're also going to be pulling from this. This is the Mood Oracle, and I will tell you this is 18 and older material content in these. They're crass, they're crude, they talk like a sailor, so if you're underage, you should not be watching this. And sometimes I have to cover up some of the pictures because, YouTube. So just to let you guys know that that is what we're going to be doing. So, yeah, so all my Aquariuses, let's see what messages we have coming in. This could cover anything. Love, relationships, it could be career. We're leaving it open for them to just give us what we need to hear right now. So let's see what we got. Oops. That was doubles. Okie dokie. All right, so we got the Page of Pentacles here. Okay, so this could be something where you're starting something new. This could be maybe you've been curious about a certain subject. Like, let's say you've always been really curious about gardening or something like that. And this could be you actually starting a class in it. Maybe, going to a seminar or starting your own first garden, something like that. So that's kind of in that initial, let's gather some information. Let's, delve into this a little bit more than like, oh, I've always wanted to do that. There's something here about, you're like, well, I've always wanted to do that. What would it take to do that? It's kind of that kind of energy where you're going to be a little bit more curious about it. Maybe you've always wanted to go back to school or go to college or start a trade, or you've always wanted to travel. There's whatever this is you going beyond the thinking phase and moving on to the research phase of okay, like, is this possible for me? What would it take? And you're like diving into books, you're diving into the internet, or you're, talking to people in that community that already do this, and you're starting to gather information. I really feel like the month of August for you guys is going to be a gathering of information about things that pique your interest, things that intrigue you, things that you think, I might want to go this direction rather than this. This could even be about changing jobs, changing your career, starting your own business, or starting a side hustle of some sorts. Or it could just be something purely innocuous, like I'm going to start watching all the Marvel movies because I haven't watched them before. It could be as little as that, or it could be into the whole, like, I think I'm going to, start a hot dog selling company. I don't really care what it is. Put it into your life for whatever seems to fit, but that's kind of the energy that I'm getting. So let's get a mood for this. Where is this coming from? All right, this one actually came up in someone else's reading, but it's like, I give one dude a foot rub and now I can't shake all these people. And so this may be something of where maybe you've been doing what you've been told to do for so long, or you've been taking care of all the necessities that maybe now it's time for you to be like, okay, now I want to enjoy my hobby, or now I want to put some of the energy that I've been putting out in the world, and I want to feed it back to me and see if I can find some joy, some happiness, some abundance. So in August, you maybe you know how, like, when they say that you're working for, like, let's say you're working for a company or something, and then you have your quarterly meetings where they're like, here's the company goals. We need to have this many sales, or we need to do this many things. And they're all like, okay, yay team, go. Let's all work towards these goals. And you do it because that's your job, but you're also like, I'm working for someone else's dream, for someone else's goals, for someone else's, gain at this point. And we all do that. We all have to pay bills. We all have to do those things. So like I said, take this for how it's intended. It may be that you're like, I could do that. I could have my own company and set my own goals for myself where it pays back to me, or, I've always been, maybe someone has a podcast and you've always been there and you've been helping them with the sound or the editing or something like that. And you're like, I could do my own podcast and I could talk about stuff that I want to talk about, So these are just examples that are coming into my head, but definitely plug them into your life and kind of have these little conversations with yourself about what would I do if I could put energy into my own things and get that back to me, or even, like I said, even if it's just because you just want to be able to have a nice thing that you do that relaxes you, like gardening or playing an instrument or something like that. It's something that's going to take a little bit more curiosity on your part, a little bit of delving in, a little bit of getting your hands in there and really taking a look around. So be an investigator into it. Do your research. You may be in research mode in August, honestly, is kind of what I'm getting. You may be into just like that really curious, we're moving beyond surface level and we're going to try the next step. So really interesting. First message, I think. So let's see what other messages we got for Aquarius for this month. All right. Yeah, we got the Knight of Swords. This looks great. This looks like you have had an idea in mind. You have had, it almost feels like you've had a voice, but you've kept it silent. And in August, it feels like your voice, your truth, your beliefs are going to be coming out. So this could be in a lot of different areas. This could be in, like I said in the beginning, in your career, your finance, your hobbies, what you do with your time, things in this physical reality. This could be something where you may be getting, like little pops of ideas in August, and you're going to want to just run with them. That's kind of the energy that I'm getting. If you get some random idea, at least write it down. Start writing down in an idea journal or something like that, or keep a notes on your phone or something where if some kind of an idea pops into your head that you're like, no, I can really see that happening. Like that would be really cool to do. And you have a feeling of excitement about it. The Knight of Swords is very, just like, hey, let's try it. Let's go. Yeah, they may be a little cavalier about it. That's the only downside really to the Knight of Swords, but it's very much like, what's that idea? Well, let's give it a shot. Let's go, and there's not a lot of planning involved. So this may be either a warning, if that is something that's happening, to slow down, make a plan, especially if you're trying to make something that lasts, and is established. But this also could be following your whims as well. Maybe being a little more playful this month, maybe being a little bit more open-minded. Like maybe you, go and do like, I don't know why, but like a book club or something where you all get to share your ideas on how you interpreted something based off of your belief system, your knowledge base, your perspective, your life's journey, whatever this is. This could also be a sharing of ideas. So maybe it's time to tell someone the truth about something. It could be something along those lines. Like I said, take these messages for how they resonate. It's for a large group of people, but there is something here about if there's something that you truly believe deep down, you may have an opportunity or you may have the necessity to speak those things this month in August. Let's get a mood for this so we can see what direction. This one came up the other day too. Concentrate on concentrating. Yeah. So this could be if your mind's racing, if you are kind of all over the place, if you are kind of flying by the seat of your pants. It could be, okay, like I said, slow down a little bit. Let's get a plan in place. Let's not look silly here. Let's not just go, whole hog in this direction without taking a breather, just a little breather. So even if you're excited about something, like let's say you investigate something, you're like, oh, actually I could start my own podcast for this, and I could do this, and I could have this ready to go, and I could keep doing this, and you're just kind of moving forward really quickly. This may be a moment to let's calm ourselves for a second. Think about it. What is the best course for this? Let's lay a solid foundation on this thing, because I want this to work. I want this passion of mine to come about in a thought out, methodical way. So it could be a slow down message for you in regards to this coming month. So a lot of different aspects of these cards are coming in. So take which one that resonates with you. There also is something here about, you know how you may have some sort of an epiphany this month. You may have something that finally clicks. Like maybe something's been blocking you. Maybe your course of study, you can't get over a certain hump, or maybe you can't see your way through a problem, or you can't find a solution somehow. You may be able to have a little bit of an epiphany if you intentionally like meditate on it. If you know, like, I don't know, do a crystal healing, or, you know, get a tarot reading, or do a, you know, breathing exercises. I don't care what it is you do, but you may be able to get over some sort of hurdle, something that's been kind of nagging at you. I'm getting that nagging, and, you know, like, this is a problem. I don't know how to solve it. It feels like it's out of my control. What can I do to help this situation? What is within my power, my ability to do? Maybe that means you just acknowledge that it's outside of your control, and no amount of quick thinking is going to fix it. Or maybe you are going to have a moment of, oh, why have I been working myself up over this? I have a plan of action now. So take that for what it is. All right, let's get another card for you guys for Aquarius for the month of August. Any other messages that we have coming on? That's too many. Let's just get a couple here, shall we? But yeah. Also, be sure to do those YouTube things, the likes, the shares, the subscribes, all that fun stuff. If you like my content, I also do musical messages on the old YouTube or TikTok over there, and you can find me there for some fun little daily readings and stuff like that as well that have music in them. So let's see what other things we got. Aquarius, what do they need? That's the one. All right, King of Pentacles. This is a good progression. So at the beginning of the month of August, you have the Page of Pentacles, and we're ending with the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles knows their plan, knows the direction they're going. So it almost feels like between a little bit of investigative work, moving into a little bit of quick thinking, a little bit of spontaneity, a little bit of let's just try it. Let's just do it. Maybe throwing some stuff at the wall, see what sticks. It feels like at the end of the month, you're going to have a solid plan in place, or you're going to have a solid direction of at least you know where you're looking, or the, you know, like the path is a little bit more clear. Like, I can see clearly now the rain is gone. Like that type of thing. Like, and you're going to be able to start envisioning a future with this passion, this hobby, this educational journey, this new job, this new career, this new side hustle, this new plug-in, whatever it is. And you're actually starting to, like, he almost looks like he's looking into like that pentacle, like it's a crystal ball, like, this is going to be great for me. It feels like it's fulfilling. I feel grounded. I'm not nervous about it. Like, I feel solid about this. I feel secure. I know things are going to work out. I just know, like, there's a lot of that feeling coming in. So whereas maybe you start out with just some random thought at the beginning of August, it feels like at the end of August, you guys are like, I think this might be a thing. Like, I think this could work for me. Like, whatever this is, like I said, new job, new hobby, new group of friends, whatever it is, it just feels like this is a very positive progression. But it's okay to be a little spontaneous. It's okay to really be a detective. It's okay to do a lot of research, because it feels like it's going to help you in the end be like, I've done all my thinking. I've gotten excited about it. But this isn't just excitement. This isn't just newness feeling. This is actually something that I think might be something. And even if it's not like 100% long term, or even if it's not, you know, like a complete change of jobs, but you're just starting to gather skills for a different kind of job. Like, this doesn't have to be you stopping something just to start another. This could be a progression, but it feels like the progression path is starting in the month of August for you. So let's get another mood card. Infinite abundance. You get the whole bowl. I'm not going to read the last part because YouTube will get mad at me. But yeah, King of Pentacles is ultimate abundance, like ultimate legacy, ultimate, like, you know, generational inheritance, you know, just abundance. And this is what comes out with that card. Like, seriously? Like, this is a whole thing, you guys. So wherever this is, it's really saying, if you want abundance in your life, maybe you've been trying to manifest abundance in love and home and the things that you need and that you want, and finances and job and all these things. It feels like it may be starting this ripple effect this month by just getting a little bit thinking outside the box. Think a little bit outside of the box this month, and it really feels like it's going to pay off. Like, your manifestations are coming. You just need to do some work and get a little curious, get a little spontaneous, and then dare to believe that it's yours is kind of what I'm getting here. So let's get a couple of songs for you guys to listen to. This is the Mixtape Oracle. This is an oracle I created. And what this does is it has a artist, a song, a lyric, and then some keywords and phrases. And what I recommend you doing is this month, like if you have a sun, moon, and rising and you've watched all those, start putting this into a playlist together. And what you can do is listen to this throughout the month and see how it helps you, you know, interpret this reading, how it can help it personalize it for you, because music hits everybody differently. It could be a song, a lyric, a beat, a drum solo, whatever it is. And even if it means that you don't connect with this right this moment, just keep listening to it throughout the month and you're going to see where it shows up, because music is great for really getting you into that spiritual mindset of where you're just like feeling things. And yeah, I think they're great. That's why I use them. That's why I made them. But we'll see what else we got here. Okay, so we got Louisville by Riley Buck. No, you will never be my home again. Letting others go even when it is hard. Cutting the cord in relationships. Realizing the pain someone keeps causing you. Unhealthy dependency. Loser friends that won't help themselves. Yeah. And this could be when I was talking about finding new friend groups where you can share different beliefs and it's not a fight, or you don't always have to stay the same, and you can go and have different ideas about philosophy, about life, about, you know, politics, religion, whatever that is. A book club where you talk about, you know, the deeper meanings that was in this book that you guys all read together. Whatever this is, this may be this starting point in August may be a turning point for other things as well, because it's going to be putting you on this path that you've been wanting, that you've been trying to manifest. And sometimes the universe has to remove certain things so that you can do this. Like if you're wanting to spend the night in the library and reading up on, you know, how to become an electrician, but your friends are like, why are you doing that? Like, why are you trying to, you know, be something you're not? Let's go out and party. I'm not saying that that's what's going to happen. This is just a example, but it's just something along those lines of where you may need to cut out people who don't appreciate you trying to better yourself, to be quite honest. All right. This is Just Effing Let Me Love You by Lowen. The only way it's going to work is believe in your worth. People want to love you. Let them. Let go of baggage. Not all relationships are alike. You must first love yourself. See yourself through your partner's eyes. Yeah, it feels like this is a journey of independence as well. And this may be of like, maybe you've been telling yourself like, I can't do anything different. And so that's maybe why you kept all these things as just dreams. Like, oh, I'd always love to learn guitar. I always love to, you know, become a dentist. I'd always love to do, you know, whatever it is that you've been doing. But maybe you didn't feel like you deserved it. Maybe it felt right to to help other people with their goals, because then you wouldn't have to face yourself and be like, what goals do I have? What goals should I do? You know, like, so it could be something along those lines. Love for yourself is going to be extremely important, especially if you want to manifest the things that you've been wanting. You need to believe that your words matter, that what you say and you speak into existence is a spell, is manifesting. So this could be about just accepting that you are unique, you are special, and you deserve this. So quite interesting. I will be putting these songs down in the description box below. Please let me know if this reading resonated with you. Feel free to comment, like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. But like I said, listen to these this month, and I hope that you guys have an amazing August, Aquarius. All right, bye-bye.